E aí, meus radiantes, como é que vocês estão? Vermelho com vocês. 23/2, sexta-feira, classificações, eliminações e estreias resume os jogos de hoje no Vct Emea Kickoff. Para começar o dia, Team Liquid vs NAVI. O primeiro mapa foi Split, escolha da Team Liquid. Porém, foi a NAVI que começou a jogar o mapa de começo, ganhando os dois primeiros rounds. Team Liquid foi apenas ter uma reação equivalente no sexto round, emplacando alguns rounds em sequência e virando o placar para 5-4. NAVI contra-atacou, porém a primeira metade terminou em 7-5. Uma boa recuperação da Team Liquid. Entretanto, para quem torcia para os Cavaleiros, foram totalmente silenciados na segunda metade, pois Shao e seus companheiros de longa data não deram mais chance alguma para a Team Liquid, vencendo todos os rounds a partir dali e fechando o mapa em 13-7. Destaque para Shao, com seu homem ficando 20-11 na partida, com um win rate de 1.39.
Moves a lot of the delay you're going to have. The whole point is you normally have that poison orb setting up. Instead, it's been thrown out by the attack. They control the pace a little bit. Zipan has done well though. That C's combination thrown early is something you can expect to see quite regularly, but the all-out brawl is going to come in, and actually Enzo's caught reloading. His teammates are fighting. He's not ready for anything, and Zipan, well, I feel like this is such a fun matchup. It's the new boy on the block of Kiko and what I would call a legendary race.
Really nice, pacey.
I think, yeah, Saigetsu's going to be given that.
There you go, eventually. And yeah, if he grabs a kill, the Viper's pick could be online for NAVI. It most certainly is online for Team Liquid at the moment, although it doesn't look like it's going to be used in the next 20 seconds or so. You can see they're spread out 2-on-1, and yet the B play is being sought after. These players now turning to look elsewhere, just as Kaiko comes out of the choke point. Although he loses Enzo, he's still fragging up full HP, and the spike to be retrieved can be pulled through. Yumpy's lurk pays off. You know, this spacing from Liquid seemed so odd 30 seconds ago, but look at the reward that they've gotten for it. A great swing from Mystic, double down on. This guy's pulling rounds out of... Certainly in the first 4 or 5 rounds of, can we walk out here if we make some noise there? What do you do if we do this?
Oh, this is
Maybe
pacey.
They have their ideas. Already Paranoia used, it's pushed them way back off site. They can still spam on the cross though. Even with that wall up, it's always a danger. That TP across, oh, Mystic, he is insane. I mean, limit testing, that's nowhere near it. It's worked though. Somehow the rest of the team's been able to clutch this victory from the jaws of defeat. It's a 4v2. They've got the plant, they've taken down Angel. And Navi, I thought everything was going well after Mystic's lunacy, but it was all part of the plan.
I don't know. Do you reckon at that moment it was Emil going, yeah, like Redgar left one of his books behind about how to play.
Move towards a good call, but they might just be caught off by this. A lot of information to play with. TP committed into spawn, and Xiao's got 2 for it. Anything Mystic can do, he can do at least the same. He's got 3 kills so far, but he's got them the site and the plant, and he's back with his team. Couldn't get much better unless you drop that operator. Kiko has managed to find one. Perhaps there's still some life in Liquid in this round. If they want to save, that call needs to be made very soon. And 2v3, 11-7, this is probably where they have the best chances.
Oh, I think they're going for it. Kiko picking up that rifle pretty much confirms it. A kill will get Nats's ult and reveal the rest. A nade into the corner, but you have to bear in mind there is also still that rolling thunder available to them. It's going to be sent in. Nion immediately. Angel still sat in the corner. That might be a surprise as well. They're throwing all this util and he hasn't had to reveal himself just yet. The horn will give it away, but the time, it's gone. There's just nothing they can really do at this stage. Kiko's got to try and get out of there, and it's not going to be allowed.
I thought maybe to spawn, but he wants to fight, maintain control over this, and it might be a bad decision because here comes a showstopper. Big old rocket looking to find him. Has an idea where he is. It's fired out and lands at his feet. A sidestep the wrong way. Now a Viper's Pit to lock down Heaven as well. Tom, this is going to be such a difficult fight back through for Team Liquid, either through the pit or a very predictable angle in their spawn. They could try to push attacker spawn into B main, but there's a million corners there that they have no idea where these players could be. There is nothing to do. This round, it's a lost round, short of a miracle, and they're spreading out to take 1-by-1 fights. Individual prowess better come out shining.
Kiko has to hit something here. And then they need to move quick. That's the thing. Timing not working out, and now Mystic needs a miracle. He's got so much left to do. A Viper's Pit through. They know where he is. The flash is not doing anything. And it's going to be an Andalusia flawless to close out the
Breeze foi o segundo mapa por escolha da NAVI. Desta vez os cavaleiros tomaram a frente na defesa, porém foram surpreendidos logo em seguida com 5 rounds em sequência por parte da NAVI. O ataque da NAVI estava bem difícil de segurar, mas a Team Liquid se reorganizou e conseguiu fechar a primeira metade em 6-6. Mas como foi na split, a NAVI na segunda metade se transformou em Saiyajin novamente e deixou a Team Liquid fazer apenas um ponto no lado de ataque da Breeze e fechando o mapa novamente em 3-7.
Combination of the dimensional drift alongside the Hunter's Fury could be pretty nasty.
Who's next? Blinding.
Already, Ardiis is gone looking for someone. Quick 2 kills though. Sugetsu and Angel dropped. The push-up in elbow attempted by NAVI to no avail, because Team Liquid have taken so much control, and having dropped Sugetsu, guess where they're going? The TP's just faded, just ran out of time, or at least it was faked out.
Faked it, yeah.
But take a look there. The players have already pushed through the spawn. This angle's being watched, but it's another angle to be worried about. And here comes the information. One close yellow. One in the pyramids, and one on the plant. Nice and easy, and now the team can look to punish. The TP's faded out, decoys caught him as well, really nice. One solution to it, punishing aggression, but now we need to see them win it on their own terms on the side of Team Liquid, when NAVI are pushing that execute and playing the normal game that's been working for them time and time again. It starts with this deep push in from Ardiis. He's got the site control, he's been flashed about 7 times, but he's ready to fight again as they breach through the wall, and Mystic, he's taking them all! 3 quick kills! Blink and you miss it! And look at that spotted shell, the util's coming, the players are on their way! There's no stopping Liquid in round 9. With Kiko's final blow, it's 5-. Yeah, true. I like the fact that you have 2 players there, right? That Kiko got caught by the flash, TP's back, and then they swing thing, and it's a little bit more clear. Ardiis using the ult to clear out the site, and it's wide open.
I know exactly where you are.
He's gonna have to finish that soon. TP all the way back, but he's spotted.
Here we go, finally.
Shoot me, here it is. Enzo's down, well handled from the side of NAVI. That's a free entry on the back of ultis, a man advantage to work with. Currently, Kiko gonna try to find an angle to get this up. A nice clean shot. But with Yumpy down, you really have to rely on Kiko doing something crazy.
He's been known for it. Been a bit more quiet this game, Ardiis. Well, that one's a little bit too free. And now with his teammates all gone, it will be the close for
Crash to get out of here. Does he even entertain the idea of playing that angle? And the fact that Sugetsu's close to swing on the back of it, truly disgusting. And you look over at the one weakness they've got, one real weakness, is of course Zipan's got a big old bow in his back pocket. It's Xiao, shorty in hand, holding a disgusting angle. You're probably going to overwhelm at least one of them in a round like this. They're not expecting the shorty to be in play. And it's just to reset their economy as well. They're giving respect to Liquid, still playing that fiscal game. It will be the A site that is sought after. With Angel up close and Ardiis further back. I mean, this is a deadly duo to take head on.
Oh, it's a gamble of a TP for Kiko. There wasn't even any utility or anything to get him into the site. No Viper screen because Mystic died immediately, so he just TP'd him blind, hoping that he'd get something, and instead, the only thing found is a bullet to the face. Angel will close it with a triple. NAVI 1-2-0, take themselves off into the playoffs, and Mikkel will have to fight to try and make their way into the play-ins. Nats, he could insta-headshot a guy through a wall, but give him a trip. A little bit more difficult while he's gone. Zipan was the guy, the headshot, and he's just executed him. The Swede is on fire right now. And now they're starting to put the pressure. They've tried to avoid Ardiis every time, and every time he's in the right place at the right time. Hunter's Fury being put through to support. They've got 30 seconds. They need to find their way onto the side. I don't even know if they're sure where they're going, and Mystic was the one sort of snake in the grass. And now they know where he is as well. Yumpy has to do something, has to do it now. 17 seconds, he's gone. It's left all on to Mystic. There's just no time, and Ardiis knows it. Just trying to burn down that clock as much as humanly possible. They know exactly where he is.
Com a vitória sobre a Team Liquid, os garantiu a classificação direta para as semifinais dos playoffs do torneio. A Team Liquid caiu para Lauer e teria que esperar para saber seu próximo adversário com o jogo a seguir entre BBL Sport e Movistar Coin. Falando sobre eles, BBL Sports e Movistar Core duelaram logo em seguida, valendo a oportunidade de enfrentar a Team Liquid ou serem eliminadas. Escolha dos turcos da BBL, a Abide foi o primeiro mapa da série, mas para Movistar Core nada disso importava, pois começaram logo fechando para si 4 rounds em sequência para cima da BBL. O ataque da Core foi incontestavelmente superior aos adversários turcos, fechando a primeira metade por 10-2. Agora no ataque, a BBL até entrou mais focada, conseguindo 3 rounds diretos, porém o placar estava muito elástico e o time da Core muito confortável e confiante, logo devolveram os 3 rounds e fecharam o mapa em 3-5.
Fora needs to make the right call here and bring all the players towards this A side. Koi definitely pushing forwards onto this together. They've been provided the space, and BBL going to be confident to pull all their chips into one basket. Grabinho not allowing them to get too comfy, but the spike is left into no man's land, has to be collected. That buys enough time for BBL to come close.
Okay, now it's about the flood on towards site here. Spike yet to be planted. This is uncomfortable here for Koi.
Big time.
Spike down towards triple as well. 3 players holding.
Oh my god, not a single player of Koi thought it was the B site, given the obfuscation Canal was able to provide, so they're going to find this clear.
The reads here from Koi are so good. BBL trailing behind the moves.
But the spike hasn't gone down crucially enough, and no, could have gone wrong. Kushner ends up falling in the end. Styres align eventually. Rolling Thunder actually giving some cover to Grabinho, but won't be enough as the sprays are just too immaculate. Shados has to drop by, Snakebite to stop them from following right after him. But Koi, all they have to do is run this clock down. They've managed to get the spike down eventually, and Starkso holding this cross line with the op, won't let a player pass. But fortunately for Reezy, he doesn't have to pass. He's sticking onto the spike. Halfway defused. The Elite finds another pick. Reezy in a 1v1. It's a Sky 1v1 here. The Seekers revealing position in the end. Oh, but not much health remaining on Reezy at all. Oh, but he's sticking it. No way he's going to stick it. Starkso does not permit him. There is no other way. It's literally 2 players on this elbow side that could do so much. Camo is low, but he's quick with it. Paint chills towards Kushner, softening him up, and it's Grabinho to help out, so it is a 3v2. BBL definitely climbing a huge mountain here in this round. Flash out. 1 more flash remaining for Power if he's going to make any difference. Elite is holding a really good angle with the Snakebite. Is doing damage towards Power, and it will be enough to finish him off eventually. Elite doesn't have enough time. It is diffused halfway, but it's 2 different directions he needs to look at. Even if he's quit on Grabinho, even if he picks up Shados, it will not be enough. Double digits for Koi at half-time. Valorant shutting down Elite as soon as he peeks the corner. That's impressive. How many shots of like these are we going to be seeing? Maybe a second one. Maybe a third one. Hang on a bit. Koi might have turned this whole thing around. There's only Brave alive. And rifles is being collected here from Koi. They're going right after Brave, but Brave is good. Brave is strong. And Brave is Brave, and will be peeking through the smoke. Grabinho will be shutting him down. Koi turn it all around, and I think they've got just enough time to denying some space here and denying time. 15 seconds on the clock, and only now the spike is being touched. Camo and Grabinho put their forces together, and Koi start to take over. BBL need to trade right back up. There's a flank in the making from Koi, so they need to be quick with this, but they're not. Grabinho wins another fight. And Starkso hasn't even made his presence known yet. It's all down to Grabinho. The flank wasn't even necessary. And Koi close out.
O mapa da escolha da Movistar Core, a Split. BBL claramente esqueceu o mapa anterior e veio para brigar. O round sólidos na defesa da Split, eles conseguiram um placar de 6-1 de vantagem sobre a Core. Mas depois de um pause, a Movistar Core, no seu lado de ataque, conseguiu empatar o jogo, finalizando a primeira metade em 6-1. Mantendo o ritmo que estava tendo no ataque, agora na defesa a Core continuou a vencer os rounds, conseguindo colocar 7 rounds em sequência, mantendo a frente num placar em 9-6 e posteriormente alcançando o match point num 12-8. O Turca Elite da BBL estava disposto a levar o jogo para a prorrogação, mas nada adiantou e a Movistar Core fechou o mapa em 12-10 e a série em 2-0.
Brave, all he has to do is stay alive. He just needs the information, back off and play the numbers game 2v3, especially when Power has a rolling thunder.
Okay, Brave. Just waiting. Spike initiated, sure, comfortable at the very least in that kind of sense. Not wanting to have to use the Rolling Thunder in this situation. Still gonna come out, but a great aftershock to divvy up the team.
Fault line towards Shados, but Shados is able to avoid it. Crucially enough, picks off Brave, and now it's 2 versus 2. And he looks to go all the way around to assist his teammate. Oh, and BBL have to keep looking, right? You cannot stop considering that this heaven angle could be covered, but instead, playing the buddy system. The spike is planted directly in them. It's not being touched, stunned, being enabled. They're still looking for Shaders, but they cannot find him. They steal only just picked, but it might be all too late. Spike in the middle of it. Pyra, blind as a bat. And with that, Koi eventually managed to close off on a high, unless BBL are able to stop them. Here's the flash coming through. Pyra has shown his presence, stun coming out. It seems the pace of this game have changed entirely. A lot of aggression off of BBL here, but it is subsided as they do drop back and respect Koi's presence. It's a 5-person stack. Camo aggressive, showstopper in hand. Can't find the shot, but switches to the Phantom in time and gets a double kill to open it up. Brave, different angle. Can he save the site? Can he isolate these kills? But Camo says a big no to that.
And one way did NAVI have an angle here for Shados. 2v3 situation, looking towards the utility. Kushner does have the paint shell still available. Flash.
Ooh, that's a long distance fight. That Grabinho wins. Equilibrium, 2v2. But how does Shados and Grabinho play it? So far, it's Grabinho all to himself. And a triple kill to turn the whole round in Koi's favor and put them already with a Nightfall coming right back up from Koi, meaning that they're not scared of amping up the pressure. Spike goes down though, crucially enough for BBL as Camo tries to put pressure onto Heaven.
Still have the showstopper online here for Camo, like you had mentioned. The flood coming in.
And here's the push. Stun is really good onto Kushner. They know where he is, and the showstopper does his job. Camo drops and picks up Breezy, keeping things equal though. Breezy does so much himself. 3v2, BBL on the upper ground. It is Brave on an off angle. It's a crossfire setup for BBL, but Starkso is being mad right now. Wants to get right back on the stage where he left off a couple of years ago on the defuse this time around, and it's going to be stuck in. Shados puts some lead on Elite's face.
Com a vitória, a Movistar Coin elimina a BBL Esportes do Kickoff e o som de ir para o Master Madrid. E domingo, enfrentará a Team Liquid valendo classificação pelos play-ins do campeonato. Quem estava ansioso de ver os laranjinhos de volta ou também até curioso se iriam manter a dominância no Vct Emea, Fnatic entra em campo novamente contra a Team Vitality e vem de vitória contra a estreante Gently Mates por 2-0. Começando a série entre Fnatic e Vitality, a temida lote dos laranjas que apenas a Loud foi capaz de vencer deu início ao confronto. Apesar do placar na primeira metade ter terminado 8-4 no lado de ataque para a Fnatic, a Vitality na segunda metade veio mostrando desbalance no mapa deste lado de ataque, conseguindo encostar no placar, deixando em 8-7. Depois de um pause por parte da Fnatic, os laranjas retomaram um pouco o controle, levando para um 10-7. A partir daí foi ponto para lá e para cá, terminando favorável à Fnatic, pois alcançaram o match point primeiro e deixando o jogo em 12-9. Mas acho que a Vitality assistiu os votos da Loud nessa loss contra a Fnatic, conseguindo levar o jogo para a prorrogação. Fãs da Loud fiquem tranquilos, pois a Verdinha ainda tem o título de ter conseguido vencer a Fnatic na loss, 14-2 e um mapa na conta da Fnatic.
Plant is not going to be easy, but Save still going strong. A second for him already. Fnatic are going to be getting that plant in, but now he can wait for the cavalry to arrive. There is a very real chance for Vitality in this round.
Oh, that shot as well onto Alpha, straight through the smoke. A big kill. They could double down even further. It's only Chronicle left. Just one man standing between them. He's already picked up the first, and he's on his way for the diffuser, but it's guarded by Destrian, who's got changing weapons, and the low HP makes it easy. Closing, and they've taken it just in time, straight through the door, straight through B, and a TP used up by Boaster as well to get control over towards A. Nice shot onto Turca. He's dropped, but Spike making its way in now as a lockdown comes into play. The time's going to be a little tight, but they're getting it and getting out. How do they defend it from far away? I didn't see any nanos thrown down on it. This Spike could be cut in half.
Yeah, Boaster has to do quite a lot here. The rest of the team slowly making their way in, and actually, I think Alpha's just denied it.
He did.
Sender's gone down. There wasn't any cover.
Not even
from
half.
one of the main angles. That seems like a bit of a misstep. The fact is, though, they still have a smoke, but now every single member of Fnatic has a keen eye on that Spike. Destrian still unable to help out with the defense of the player defusing, and while from that point onwards there was nothing they can do for their way back through. The problem with it is where Boaster is currently playing. He's so aggressive that you can't even really use the Viper's Pit to waterfall out. That's the plan, and you know what? Sender's done well. It'll give them that extra bit of space. It'll clear out that back corner as well, because the Fnatic players can't afford to sit there. Save wrapping round timing is absolutely everything. Showstopper, he could get multiple kills. Instead, Saves come from behind. He saved the players of Vitality and maybe just the round. Boaster still sitting back, manages to find himself one, and now he's the only one left standing. Just going to try and go for the diffuser, but Vitality have done well. The full retake works out.
And holding on to it with the pistols. Oh no! Oh no! Leo's in the corner! He's not getting out of that corner, granted, but the damage is already done. Now Paranoia through. Kick's trying to hold tight. Well, the Seekers go out, but 12 seconds left. 12 seconds, that has to be planted here and now. Kicks can't even get to the side. He's trying to jump up. He's missed the jump. 6 seconds, and he's down. 5 seconds, 4, and time is gone. They need to kill them. Fnatic are running for the hills, and they've won it. Playing against Fnatic is hard, but Vitality got beaten by the clock.
Looking to try and hold them back, but also this time, Fnatic have themselves a lockdown. The remaining players can't really do too much about it, patiently waiting to see if there's aggression. Turca now goes down to safe. They pushed all the way back through, and just trying to deny a little bit more. Sender has thrown in some utility, but him being detained won't change too much.
Reflash, they're trying to put that presence on side as Vitality retake control over the side. They've got that off angle to fight from. No diffuse possible. Denied completely. Vitality right back. They needed a spray through though. Damage being done. It's close. Kicks was almost down, but he'll get the spike in. Time now not an issue for the side of Vitality. But one big issue is the fact that there's a lockdown in play. And Alpha's just put that in. So they cannot sit inside the Viper's pit. And in fact, they need to go very far away.
The thing is, I feel like the plan has been set up so that they can spam from afar. I think there were expectations that they were there. He tries to hold on just to make sure that that spike stays protected and they can spam from afar. Even with the Odin, it's Kicks to find a couple, leaving just Chronicle remaining. They know exactly where he is. Sender even looking to chase him down. 1 HP, obviously. From everything that's gone on, it doesn't matter. The time is gone. It's a perfect round from Vitality. And okay, sure, they'll lose a man at the end, but they ain't gonna care. Heading us through onto...
Snake bite down, and that's gonna isolate Runner. He didn't have a teammate who's a little bit insane. Safe has gone shrouded stepping through the wall to take a very aggressive spot.
Instantly broken the door. Clearly Fnatic realizing that they want to fight this A site, so they're just stacking it up. Only Alpha on the other side of the map. The Paranoia is sublime. They're just going to go swinging off the back of it. It is a complete mow down of the players of Vitality, and only Destrian stands in their way. Their record lives to fight another day. Only Loud has ever beaten Fnatic on this map.
Seguindo agora para a Ascent, escolha da Vitality, houve um jogo equilibrado de certa forma até o 5º round, até os laranjas fazerem 5 rounds em sequência na defesa. No final, não deixando o placar ficando elástico demais para a Fnatic, a Team Vitality fez os 2 últimos pontos, fechando a primeira metade em seu lado de ataque por 7-5. Enfim, a Fnatic sentiu fome e a partir da segunda metade a Team Vitality não entrou no jogo. 6 rounds de uma vez foi necessário para a Fnatic fechar o mapa em 3-5 e garantir a vitória por 2-0 e também a classificação para os playoffs do campeonato.
Bullet to connect. Boaster has managed to already make his way out into the site. Flash not going to catch him. He'll dodge that one and take back the control, more importantly, to allow for this retake to begin.
Yeah, he got tagged up a little bit before that fight, but he's got the teammates now to try and back him up. Chronicle and Alpha, well, if your back's ever against the wall, these are 2 reliable players to pull you out of that bad situation. The time, though, not necessarily against Fnatic just yet. That spike still has not been planted, and they are taking their time. It's not like they're going to go to a different site. Instead, hoping that there's going to be, first of all, an option to get a kill. Secondly, that they can't get spammed and overwhelmed when they do plant. That's eventually come through. Now the time starts to tick away, and someone's got to be the first to take this fight, take the big risk. Fnatic, though, need to decide exactly how they want to divvy up this play. Not really, they don't seem to be worried about anybody coming behind, so I have to assume they know all 3 players are on that site right now. Otherwise, you'd expect at least them to check main, the turret to watch behind, and well, Dash online. Life or not, doesn't really matter. Having used it up, he'll wait for an opportunity to grab a few more kills while his teammates work mid-control. Sender grabs 1, but he doesn't think there's going to be 2, 3, or 4 players there. What a fool. No, of course, it's not exactly predictable. No smoke down for Boaster. He's caught in the middle of trying to throw it some. Utility now taken out of play. Leo is far enough away he could pop a recon, but Hunter's Fury used up from down below. Must have heard a step, and he's having absolutely none of it. In comes Boaster. Nice shot. He has been on fire today so far. And with the paranoia cocked and ready, it's gone in. Safe can't see a damn thing, but he has to fight inside the smoke. Oh, I think they went through in the wrong order, those pieces of utility. And Safe's still alive, dancing around the back of the site. He'll go down eventually, but he has bought just enough time. Not even just in having the suppression, but being able to fight in the open, take those duels a little bit more, and a little bit more of a safe style. I think with that door broken, Splash coming through, it's time to dash on in. Turca, though, can't find anything. Nice cage. That's denied all information. But Boaster and Turca, they're firing up. That was a quick double from Boaster, and now they know exactly where Safe is. No chance for an ulti. No chance for winning this.
Ability to dash. Safe getting up close. Ready to try and go through this. Waiting on the other side was Chronicle, but they don't realize the Turca's already crossed. A bit of a misplay. Caught out because of it. The side currently being defended by a runner. He's going to have to do some serious work. Does have a trip from his teammate to try and help him out, but the plant isn't going to be denied, and he just about takes Turca.
Does well to find that. They haven't stepped in the trip, but they've seen it. So that's going to be destroyed. No free kills on the wall bangs, unfortunately, this time around. And Kicks is trying the same. Alpha does well. Oh, he sees the tip of the bow. He wants to break that string, but instead it's Destrian swinging out to punish. He's traded. The numbers stay to Fnatic, and Leo hasn't yet been spotted or rooted from this corner. He's oh no, that's a terrible time to take your knife out. A misclick surely, and a mistake even more surely. Chronicle, last man alive, 1 HP on Kicks, and it's done. It's saved at the last second.
This is a lockdown fake. They've thrown it in, but they're actually going up mid. It will clear the side. He's in the right position. Again, I don't really know how some of these players are alive. And Chronicle peeks into the Odin spray and still survives.
Yeah, I mean, they had flashed before, but what a time to go swinging. Fnatic on their way to site, spams aren't hitting. Turca's up close, 50 HP. Right click, and it's runner down. Man advantage now for them, but Turca can't get far. He's stuck up on the stairs. Now the info's there to play with, hat on the body. They know exactly where they're hiding, no abilities to play with, but they've already gotten the one-way smoke out. It narrows the angles from which Vitality can approach. They don't want to go sprinting into that and give Boaster a free kill. Flash to play on the right side, but Safe's caught. Boaster swung in, he's played aggressive, and the reward is there. A tap on from Sender only baits Boaster into the angle to take the final kill, 13-5.
E aí, meus radiantes, o que vocês acharam dos resultados de hoje? Vitality ou Fnatic? Para quem estava torcendo? Me diz aí nos comentários. Espero que tenha gostado do vídeo. Deixe seu gostei. Se não é inscrito, se inscreva e ative o sininho para não perder nenhum vídeo aqui no canal. Valeu, até a próxima!